It's Paul Garcia, ProjectSpurs.com, going through the training camp day one, some quotes that stuck out from Tre Jones and Blake Wesley. So let's first begin with Tre Jones. He was basically asked about the open point guard vacancy for the starting point guard job, and he basically says, "We'll just have to see how camp goes." This is notable because this follows along the lines of what Coach Pop said on media day, where Coach Pop said, only Jakob Poeltl basically has a starting spot guaranteed. Other than that, the other four spots are pretty much open. So again, Tre Jones knows that this is going to be a really important time, this training camp and these preseason games, to see who ends up being that starting point guard for the Spurs. As far as the kind of player that he is as a point guard, he said he wants to continue to follow the path that he's kind of been on, where he says, continue to try to do everything I was doing, though. Set up our team, set up guys in the right spots they need to be in, and let the rest take care of itself. So that's something where Tre might, stand out compared to some of his teammates that also play the point guard. Is you have other players on the roster who might be more aggressive in trying to get to the rim, try to take a shot at him first. Whereas Tre, he's going to be more so like that quarterback on the team, where he wants to kind of get players in their spots. And this is interesting because the Spurs, again, they most likely in the half court want to run a lot of their offense through Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson. And so maybe that's what they need as a starting player. They don't need a player who's more aggressive. They need a player who's going to kind of get everyone in their place and get it, set everything down and get the ball to those players in the half court, like Devin or Keldon. So that's kind of that's one quote that stuck out to me from Tre Jones. As far as the opportunity for point guard minutes, this question was asked in regards to DeJounte Murray being traded. Tre did say that DeJounte taught him a lot over the years, that they were teammates. He's definitely wishing him the best in Atlanta, but he did note that yes, now that DeJounte's gone, there's going to be an opening there at the point guard spot. And so here's the main takeaway that I got from his answer. He said, "There's for sure a big opportunity now, for sure." Big opportunity there. So again, Tre's definitely noting that there's going to be some minutes available with DeJounte now in Atlanta. As far as his offseason work, things that he worked on, Tre says that, for sure his three-point shot. He says for sure the three-point shot. I just literally verbatim said that. He also said he wants to continue to get stronger. So he says, we switch a lot in today's game. There's a lot of different matchups, and so continue to be able to get stronger, guard different matchups throughout the game, be able to switch onto bigger guys and hold my own and do things like that. So those are some things that Tre has worked on this offseason. Blake Wesley also spoke to the media, and just one of the things that I took away from his remarks were when he was asked about what have he worked on in having a short summer. He says that he worked on his finishing and also his shooting. He says, I feel like I finished around the rim a little better. I feel like my shot got a little consistent because I was just focusing on it. Yeah, I feel like my shot and my finishing. So that's what Blake Wesley says that he's kind of working on in this offseason, now that the training camp and the preseason are about to begin. So again, these are just some quick takeaways from Tre Jones's interviews and Blake Wesley's interviews with Spurs on day one of training camp.